Hi guys, Queen of Flannel here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to start working on our February color along. This month it is going to be a page from Hanna Karlzon's Tales from the Forest Kingdom that you guys voted on. We decided to do a page from one of Hannah's books this month. As I'm sure most of you know, recently she was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and so my community, our community here at Queen of Flannel Colors, as well as the coloring across the coloring community, there's various tags and a lot of people working in Hannah's books this month to show their support. So I wanted to do the same. So let me go ahead and flip to our image for this month. And this was the image that you guys voted on. Get my coffee out of the way here. So I have had some time to think about how I want to color this page and what I want to use with it. And we're going to do the background today. It's going to be at least a two-part video because we are going to play with some pan pastels, and I will need to fix this image with workable fixative once I do the background before I move on to the rest of the picture. So we're going to try and get through the background today, and hopefully I will be able to record the rest of it at some point this week. I am actually on standby for jury duty, and I didn't have to report today, but more than likely I will have to go in at some point later this week. Yay! So these are pan pastels, and they are the pearlescent Panpastels. I have not used this set. I have done some other work with Panpastels in the past. I don't remember if it was a live stream here on YouTube or if it was over on Twitch, but I have a double page spread in one of I can't talk today, you guys. Kirby Rosanna's books that used a lot of pan pastels, but I thought it would be fun to attempt a background with the pearlescence. So I think I'm primarily going to stick with these two. I did pull this is the pearlescent yellow, the pearlescent red, the pearlescent orange, and I did bring out, I have the colorless blender as well. And I may use this as a transition. I'm not sure. We'll see. And I grabbed a couple of my soft tools. These are both the Panpastel brand of soft tools. I do on occasion use just regular eyeshadow brushes, but I pulled one of the ones that came in the set for this project. So they usually, if you buy them in these cylinders like this, will send you a couple soft tools. And then this one is just the flat brush, and these apparently can be washed. I've never washed any of mine, but they also come off the tool so you can replace them. So kind of my plan is to work in sections, because that way if I get in any of these other areas, I can go in with my eraser and remove some of the colors. So we're just gonna kind of roll with it and see what happens. And I'm decided to do the background for a couple of reasons. Um, Knowing that I can go over the pan pastel and the fixative with pencils for one, and two, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do color scheme wise with the rest of the image, so I figured if I do the background first, that it might kind of give me an idea of what I want to do with the rest of the image. I haven't used the pan pastels in quite some time. I actually prefer these to pastel pencils, especially for backgrounds. And I'm not too worried about the image on the next page. If I get any of the pastel on there, I could just go in and erase it. Or maybe we'll do that page with pan pastel background as well. And I also like when I do this, I'm not too fussed about mixing my colors back and forth um between the containers. I can always just wipe it off. So, yes, I mix my pan pastel colors right in their little containers. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm tired this morning. It was a drill weekend this weekend, and I've mentioned before, those always kind of stress me out. It's like trying to cram a month's worth of work into 2 days. And I got yelled at Saturday morning for something that was kind of silly, but it was kind of one of those things where I guess I might as well just explain it. So we do either a formation or a gathering every morning at drill, and that's where they go over, any important information needed for the day. And it's usually always at 0800. And I had just come downstairs from our supervisor meeting, walked into the office, and a bunch of our people were getting ready to leave for appointments, so weren't going to be out there for formation. And those of us that were left behind, um, we were in the process of getting ready to walk out onto the floor for formation, and we were trying to take care of some like quick little things of who needed to do what and some expectations for the day. And we didn't hear, hold on just a second, guys. We didn't hear them them call everybody into the formation until it was too late. And so one thing you don't want to do is walk out after everybody is already formed up. So I said, nope, we'll just stay in here. And I knew our flight chief was not going to be happy because he ended up being the only one from our section to make it out there. And so, kind of, my philosophy is, as a supervisor, is that even when it's not entirely my fault, it's my fault. I wasn't watching the clock, and so I did the whole like briefing before he even came into the office, and I knew it was going to end up being me who was going to take the heat for it. And so that's what happened, and sure enough, as soon as the formation was done, he comes in the office and he was not happy, and I took the heat for it, but it always sucks when that happens at the beginning. I mean, it sucks when it happens at all, but it sucks when it happens at the beginning of your day, because then it kind of like sets a tone. And I'm a people pleaser anyways, so yeah, it wasn't the way that I like to start my day off, but it is what it is. So between that and just, trying to get everything done, and knowing that I will probably end up in court at some point this week, and just trying to, figure out what I need to get done around house and all that fun jazz. But I really wanted to start working on this video for you guys. I feel bad, you guys picked this image, and I was really am looking forward to working on it. It's just sometimes prioritizing my day ends up meaning that all of the things that I want to do for the channel end up being the thing that is sacrificed. And that frustrates me, because I really enjoy art. I enjoy sharing that with you guys. I enjoy filming and recording, and I want to keep doing it. It's just sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So I am going in to the bottle here, because I want these bottles to be clear. So I am making some of this background show through the bottles, and I have a plan for these when we get to that point, but I won't be able to do it until after the fixative gets applied. So I like these two colors together. I don't even know if I'm going to bring in the yellow. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. And I will link to my supplies and a couple different links where you can purchase this book in the description below. All right, now I still got a couple more spots on this bottle. Before I go back in with the eraser here. Um, I like the way that this is looking so far. It is definitely shiny and glittery. And like some of this, I actually might see like this area right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me. I don't know if it's gonna show up. So like right along the edge of the mushroom right here where I got some of the pastel in there, I actually don't mind that so much because then it kind of looks like the background is casting a bit of a glow on our mushrooms. So I'm just maybe gonna just lighten up in a couple spots, and once I add the fixative on, um I'll be able to go over with the pencils. But honestly, I don't really, now that I'm seeing how it's playing out, I honestly don't dislike that it's in a couple of these areas, and even like the wings, because they would be fairly see-through anyway, so having just that hint of the pan pastel. So kind of play that by ear. And that's less erasing I have to do as well. The only thing I do want to be careful of is I don't want like halos like around her clothes. Wait, I don't want it to end up with like a white halo, so I am trying to be mindful of that. And it is going to be a little tough, these mushrooms in this bottle not to get the pan pastel in there. So I've actually done pretty good. I mean, my hands have definitely have some like glitter or mica powder on them, whatever they use in this, but they're actually not too bad. The last time I used these on the Kirby page, um I did the entire page in pan pastel and then actually used the pencils over some areas of the pan pastel before I fixed it. It worked, and the end result of the image I am incredibly proud of. It's probably one of my favorite pictures that I've done, but it was a mess. So just gonna take a little bit off of these where it just kind of looks a little unnatural. And now, um, no, actually, I am gonna use the little one. So we'll come back up here and start working down the side of this bottle. And they blend very easily too, which is nice. All right, I'm going to turn the book to be easier for me to blend down the side of the page. Take a sip of my coffee there. I forgot. I keep forgetting that I made the cup of coffee specifically to have while I worked on this, and now it's kind of cold. But such is life. And apologies if I'm kind of quiet today. I'm just kind of in the zone. Panpasteling. Also trying to brainstorm other ideas of things I want to record. I am hoping to work on some pre-recorded content that I can set up for you guys while I am away for a week next month. I will be at the base for training for a week. So I would like to have a couple videos to put out for you guys. More than likely though, they will end up being either real time or speed color set to music, because it is difficult to do color in chats that far out. I think we need some more pink down in the corner here. Well, what do we think, guys? I feel like it looks pretty good. Let's do some blending up here. And I think since our colors are light enough, I'll be able to go over some of these areas with the pencils. So, not too fussed about trying to erase all of this. There. So, I think that our background is good to go. I might just do a little tidying up off camera before I spray it with the fixative, but I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. And now I can move forward with a color scheme for the rest of our elements, and should be able to hopefully finish this up this week. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for your support. We hit 600 subscribers over the weekend, which is amazing. I appreciate you guys. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, please like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I post future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.